So we're on tablet now. Is it live or no? It's memorized. Not memorized.
Yep, 16 seconds, 17 seconds.
Yeah,
Take a look at your phone. Glowing. There's Jerry.
Need to get some lighting.
Well, I can hang it from that thing up above.
What's that?
There's a thing up above the crank.
Yeah.
If I hang this from there, you probably have some
Or
decent
get yours on too.
ambient lighting. Oh, sure.
What about ambient lighting on flat Earth? Blind the camera.
Yeah, it's not pointed at me. That one. Looks like maybe it went out.
It sucks. We need some paper or something. Cardboard instant gratification.
Oh, cardboard.
Is that a piece there? Box. See the blue jug? What's in that box?
Lots of things. I can tear off a thing.
Yeah, probably not going to work. But let me get some more of this stuff in there and give it another shot. Or go get the. Oh, I know. It's just a couple of squirts low.
Fat wood.
Could you run in there and get that? It's right inside the door. I meant to grab it, but
okay.
The old Indian trick.
So if you didn't have any fluid, then you'd use some paper and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Can't. You gonna go get it?
Yeah.
Do this. Okay. You got your torch there.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that too. Actually, I had a big one. I don't know where it's at though. You can do that. That should work pretty good.
An old Indian trick.
Yeah. This guy, I mean, I like big fires. Oh my gosh. He had land not too far from us. We bought 1 acre of a Warm Spring Ranch development, and he had about 35 acres. And one night we were out there, and he said, I like a big fire. He had a big, huge bonfire going. Then he had about his oak pallets, and he stacked them up so high. He was throwing his last few up on top. They tell me the story how they go camping, you know, and the people were, we would like to have a campfire, but it's raining. He goes, just go hiking, have fun. I'll have a fire going when you get back. They come back, he had a big blazing fire going. They'd say, how'd you do that? It's an old Indian trick. It's just a couple quarts, so we put a couple of quarts of transmission fluid on it. This thing is so junk. You'll never buy a butane torch. It's plastic. I don't need plastic parts on it at all. Not worth it. Doesn't work. That is so stupid. I got a propane one somewhere. What's that? That's what I want to hear. There's a few pieces of fat wood low. I can see what I'm doing.
You got about 4 people watching.
Cool. Gonna get them legs on this thing before long.
Nope, 5 now.
I'll throw one way back. Well, it's a perfectly good fat wood, I'll tell you what. You're supposed to be the keeper of the flame.
The keeper of the flame in what way?
You're supposed to keep the fire going.
Oh. Well, I didn't know if you were ever returning. So I had to go check on you. Oh.
I said I'll be back. That should stay. I hope it will. Okay, now what? Try the phone. Oh. Can you hand me that water bottle there?
Yep. Waddle bottle.
It's been a crazy day, huh?
It's a long day. It's been a long day.
Yeah. We had an emergency. Bill's wife Shirley has asthma, and she had an emergency. Called the ambulance and came and checked on her. I don't know how that happened. That was a miracle. I've had about 8 or 10 tanks full of oxygen at one point. One time a baby needed oxygen, and then they realized that it was drying out the lungs and the throat. They needed a humidifier. My wife called me in a panic. Goes, "Can you make a humidifier?" And I went, "We'd been making hydrogen generators, so I had all the stuff to cobble one together." And I thought, "Yeah, I can probably do that." But then this is really amazing because I'd been ordering stuff on eBay, and one of the things I ordered was humidifiers. They had to go on a certain kind of tank, a certain kind of fitting, Christmas tree fitting. Medical people understand the green thing. They call them Christmas trees upside down that looks like a Christmas tree. Well, you had to have that. You had to have a disc fitting, a regular with a disc fitting. I had that. I had the thing. So I walked in the room. I could have done it with my eyes because the top box, I knew what it was. I hadn't even opened it. eBay. Closet is full of eBay stuff. The top box, 5 humidifiers. Grabbed it. Oh, took one out and brought it over to them. So they had to go to the emergency room to the hospital, ambulance. They drove us out there with me behind mom and dad and the baby. I had sent them to the hospital with 4 full tanks. Well, Shirley had this emergency today, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, the oxygen!" I'm like, "I think it was full." It was a miracle.
That's the oxygen that she used today?
Yep.
Well, that's awesome.
Tank. And asked me how it got full. I mean, the tank out there, I filled everything I could, put as much as I could, and it was like, "We're full." That one was full. She got stabilized. Biggest thing if you're in a panic like that, if you're in a breathing problem, you've got to regulate your breathing. 5 breaths in, 8 breaths out. You got to slow your breathing down, not panic. I did it. Saved my life one time. Really glad Shirley was here. That was really awesome. I walked to the town, knew something was up because she was on the phone. That's what. It's pretty cool. It's fire brick there, light up really nice. Screen. My ketchup screen in case anything falls out. We'll get it together one of these days. Boom in there. Pop. glasses on. Good color. That looks nice. I finally find the one what works. What? The one what works.
I think he was talking about, whoever that is was talking about this one.
Oh,
You said don't get one like this, and when you had that, it came on. I think they
Yeah.
mean whichever brand or style.
I've got those. I need to find one of those. They work really. I got two of the plastic ones, and I'm sitting there in the trailer. Fire coming out one end, and it starts spewing butane out the other end.
Mm.
Not good. My hand got all cold. I was like, "Ooh, that's not the kind you want to buy." So I got my money back on that one. What the heck is in it? I wonder if it's fat wood exploding, popping. You just like can of butane in, did you?
I wouldn't. Yeah,
I know.
wouldn't.
I'm just kidding.
I'm more careful about it.
Back. Yeah, I'm back. Zept and Kaboom, how you doing? Who that shaking the camera? Oh, that's a cameraman. I don't pay him enough, I guess. I didn't run over his truck yet. We were just watching was it Whistling Diesel?
Whistling Diesel.
Whistling Diesel. There's a YouTube channel, young kid, long hair. He's in this big, huge track hoe, and he deliberately, accidentally backs over his cameraman's truck and just crushes it flatter than a pancake. Totally destroyed it. And he did it because he's going to give him a new truck. So he had him a new truck, but he drugged it out about 30-minute video. I'm sorry. Was your camera in there? Boomer. Zept and Kaboom.
Yeah, he's calling you a boomer.
What?
Why there's an ember on top? Is that, how would that get there? Or is that showing?
Bark. Just bark falling off.
Just bark off the stuff that's dry.
Yeah.
Okay.
It'll light up if it gets hot enough.
Yeah.
Oh crap! Look at that pipe.
Yeah. It's
Look at the
getting
color
red.
pipe. They turned the lights out. Or just hide it, not turned it out. Just hide the lights so the pipe shows up better. That brings back.
Yeah. It takes a second for the eyes to adjust.
Pretty well blown all the way up. I think I'll damp it down here. Grab this. You don't need to be on that hot. It's crazy. You get a shot of that in the dark.
Yeah, it takes a second for it to adjust, but there it is.
Yeah. They hit pretty good.
I think so. Yeah. I mean, you can tell it's in the dark. It looks like an ember, but that's the chimney
It's
pipe.
blowing all the way up. Man, I'm gonna.
Well, it's documented.
Hmm?
It's documented.
Yeah. Don't fall.
No, because there's nothing to grab onto.
Except the stove. Yeah. Oh, that's hot. Hot. 3/4. I'll put that other piece of pipe in eventually. Now I can't see nothing. Current sufficiency. There we go. We're just messing around, having fun, farting stars, starting fires.
Farting stires.
Farting fires. I'm tongue tied, tongue twisted. Okay. My son brought a bunch of cattle over today, so that was one thing that happened. And he was over there when Shirley had the incident, so. Didn't run over the truck is moderate pay. What? He's funny. Dents run over the truck is moderate pay. Explain that a little bit better. They're not all typos. That's the way he.
Sure. So maybe he speaks that way.
Who that shaking the camera? Yeah.
If he speaks that way, then that's how you type. So
that was the cameraman shaking the camera. I got to run over his truck one of these days.
Oh, that would be my pay. Run over my truck.
Oh. Yeah.
Or not running it over is considered moderate payment.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
The other day, Bill was when we were doing the rock and all that. But when he got mad at me about the gorilla cart,
Yeah, that was
Well,
last week.
I was thinking, Bill, he hadn't watched enough YouTubes about. You ever seen one where the guy has a big, huge track loader with a bucket, and the supervisor pisses him off, so he just mashes the guy's truck flat and just pounds it into the dirt.
No, I don't watch too much of that kind of stuff, but it's all possible. You got to be polite to people with giant machinery, I think.
Yeah. Don't piss off the guy running the skid loader. Don't piss off the guy running the track
Sure.
loader.
Any of that stuff. Or the one who's cooking your food.
Not that I would ever do that, but. All right. Well, we got the fire started anyway. Close this window and it should warm up in here pretty nice. So tomorrow we'll get this cot cleaned off, right?
Yep. Cot wash.
I want to be able to sleep in here one of these days. I thought about it one day. I was just too tired. I just bagged it. Not gonna happen. I also want to get one of my fire extinguishers over here, the little aerosol ones. I got 2 of them over there, and mount that like probably by the door,
Somewhere accessible.
somewhere close where everybody knows where it's at. Wish I could have gone back to Walmart right away and gotten a bunch. I should have gotten more that day. They're $2.50. I'm talking about little aerosol fire extinguishers. They're ABC fire extinguishers. They had them at Walmart for $2.50 in Bolivar. I got 2 of them. I should have bought 10 of them and not bought anything else. Whatever I had, I don't even know what I was doing that day on money wise, but whatever I did wrong. I should have bought a bunch of them. They're really awesome.
We can go to Walmart right now, live stream it.
I found some on eBay. I got a few on eBay, so
Buy them in packs or something.
I wanted Bill and Shirley to have one in the cabin. And don't lose it this time. That's about all the excitement we're going to have for tonight. Okay, so we had an exciting day. Cattle came. Shirley had an incident. She's okay. So, because the fire broke out near the heater, you wouldn't be able to get to the fire extinguisher. Yeah, you're right. That's not a good place for it. This is where it was. I don't know. And plus, probably not good for the heat to be on that hose. I don't know if that thing's charged up. Here, it's bothering him. Let me get it out of there.
Yeah, right on.
Pretty dumb place for it. Yeah, should be by the door.
Yep, great minds thinking alike.
Yep. Now, is it too hot to touch? That's my question too.
Oh, it might be. I guess you could touch it with the tip of your finger or something.
It's heavy. 10-pounder. 5-10-pounder.
Success. It's now here where you can reach it.
I think I have brackets for it too. I bought some weird brackets. It says it's full. In the white. Should I play with it? Oh,
No, not while I'm sitting right here. Put it in your pocket if you're gonna do that. There it is.
Are you happy, Zeppelin Kaboom? Thank you. It's a good idea. All right, we're good. No strobing allowed in here.
I have to go through it to turn it off. Unfortunately, it gets strobed every time on it.
I was thinking the same boom. Not running over it might be pay. Okay. All right, I'm gonna get back. I'm pretty sore and tired from the day. We restacked the. It's a long story, but I had a roll of greenhouse plastic, 16 mil greenhouse plastic, crystal clear, completely impervious to sun, which is why it looks purple. I figured that after all these years.
Some sort of UV.
So we stacked some wood and got it up off the ground. It was falling off. I had it on stuck through the wood pile on a 10-foot chain link top rail fence post tube they make greenhouses out of. And the wind had knocked the ladder over, so it fell down. Half of it was on the ground, half of it was stuck in the wood stack. So we got it picked back up and blocked up so I could unroll it. And what I did was I had the Gorilla cart over there, and I put a sheet of wood on it.
Mhm.
David brought me a big 4x8 sheet of plywood, so that was my work table.
Mhm.
And he cut all the windows. That's nothing we got to do. Is I got to get the windows pulled out of there. The greenhouse plastic windows, because it's going to get warm, and I'm going to get airflow in there. Airflow, blood flow. The weight might be a clue as to fullness. Yeah, it's full. Yep. I'd recharge those. I'd put baking soda in them and unscrew the thing, put baking soda in, and then use a compressor to pump it back up. So, all right, guys. I might stream later. I don't think so, though. Probably tomorrow night. When I do we're gonna do a big outdoor fire, Words from a Watchfire stream. Timothy's gonna be around for a few days, a week maybe. I don't know. See how it goes, but we're gonna get a lot of things done. When I left last time, I was so charged up, I just kept right on working. I'd work until I was really tired, and then I went, oh man, it's after dark, it's late. I was gonna go back out and come and do something else. I'm like, nope, I'm going to bed. It's really cool. New lease on life. About like the 2019, I went down to Arkansas, and it was like a second childhood with the mountains and hills and stuff. It was really neat. So it's kind of like that's what I feel like. That's kind of what I feel like right now. So, all right. Well, good night, everybody. Good night, Zep and Kaboom. Good night, Getty Anton. Anybody else out there yet? I'm gonna start doing some reading too. That's it. Okay. Good night, guys. Finally found the one that works. All right. God bless. See ya. Say good night, people. Good night, John Henry.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, John Boy. Good night, Mary Ellen. Good night, Grandpa.
Bird sound?
What's that?
Is it your phone that does the bird sound?
Yeah.
Okay.
Chime in for something. All right, I'm shutting it out.